Man, that fucking mouse, man. That fucking mouse, bro. He strikes again. I swear to God. This fucking mouse, bro. Count your fucking days, man. This motherfucker is going too fucking far now. I had some news pop up on me earlier this morning. Or was it yesterday? Anyway, I had some news pop up on me that Thor, I think the new Thor is coming out, the Legend of Hercules or whatever. Seems like they're gonna kill him off. And I don't know why, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing? Marvel's fucking up, bro. What's going on with Marvel? Jesus. Shout out to the Comic Wonder for dropping this crazy news.
Marvel Studios has confirmed that there is indeed going to be a Thor 5. And it has been confirmed that Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder, will not be returning to helm Thor 5. So for those who didn't like the direction of Thor Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi is not coming back. Plus, Chris Hemsworth himself said that yes, he would love to return as Thor, however, it would have to be very different than Thor Love and Thunder. He doesn't want the tone to be anything like Thor Love and Thunder. So if we are talking the opposite tone of...
Now, Chris Hemsworth saying that is awesome because Thor Love and Thunder, I didn't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it was, they keep, they turning Thor into a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Like how they had it in the medium when he was serious and then funny at the same time. It was perfect. Then they just took him to fucking Clownsville. So I see why he's like, yo, bring me back, man. Don't bring me back to the original Thor, because that shit was boring as fuck. Let's meet in the middle.
Thor Love and Thunder, which was basically very silly. We are expecting a mature,
let's bring it back to that Ragnarok Thor. That shit was funny as fuck. I like Ragnarok.
Thor might actually die. And if he does, this is actually the perfect opportunity for Marvel Studios to tell a story about Thor from the comics that I have been wanting them to tell for a very long time, because this story does involve the death of Thor. Now, of course, the MCU always differs from the comics, but everything that is set up right now with the multiverse saga and Loki being the Yggdrasil tree right now holding everything together, Thor 5 has the potential to be an amazing movie, and it could reunite Loki and Thor, which I know we've all been waiting for. We can't wait to see Thor.
Didn't Loki die? See, that's one thing that's confusing me too, because Loki's in that show now, his show on the Disney Plus, and he's working for that agency, and I can't remember from the first episode how he even got there. I can't really remember. I don't know if they kidnapped him. Maybe they did. I don't know. I can't remember. But I remember Thanos choking the life out of him.
Reunite with Loki to see how far his brother has come since he first fought him in the first Avengers film. Albeit it is a different variant of him, but still, you know Thor would be super proud. And thanks to insider Alex P at the Cosmic Circus, it looks like we know a little bit about what Thor 5 could actually be about, thanks to a recent discovery that he has made. So let's dive into this new discovery connected to Loki in Thor 5 and how it means Thor might actually die in the film. Also, announcement, I started a separate channel where I'm going to be discussing other topics of pop culture outside of Marvel. There's going to be a lot of cool discussions about a lot of cool topics, so I'd love it if you checked it out and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you love Marvel, subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to date on the MCU. We're also Xbox Series X. We'll talk more about that.
This shit was trash.
You see Natalie Portman's Jane Foster, aka the Mighty Thor, appear in Valhalla. She is
damn shame, man. Natalie Portman is fucking beautiful.
For protecting his son throughout the movie, and he welcomes her to Valhalla, the Asgardian afterlife. Alex points out,
yo, Russell Crowe was so disappointed in this movie, man. He was a fucking idiot, man. I was waiting for like the Maximos goddamn Zeus, but you know, even him being Zeus, period, I just didn't like him being Zeus. They always fucking Zeus up, bro. They just give us a good Zeus, man.
That this scene may seem pretty straightforward. However, after he further inspects it, it holds what appears to be a massive clue that carries many implications moving forward, not only for Thor and the Thor franchise, but the MCU overall, and specifically the multiverse saga that we are in right now. Alex Perez states, just as the scene starts, if you pause and look beyond the horizon and towards the sky, you'll notice the unwoven threads of the multiverse in the background. The appearance of these timelines implies several things about Valhalla and serves as a stepping point for new theories down the line. And here's the big part. He states that their sources confirmed that part of the early ideas of the forthcoming Thor 5 film involve Valhalla as one of the upcoming locations, exploring another aspect of Norse mythology.
I'm pretty sure everybody's watched the Loki show. I've tried to get into the new season and I can't do it for some reason. The first season I didn't really like it, man. If you guys liked it, man, leave a comment and tell me why you liked it. I would call it what was the other girl name? She was the female Loki. It was more like her show.
Sources confirm that Valhalla is going to be one of the major upcoming locations of Thor 5, and they are going to explore this other aspect of Norse mythology in the movie.
Let's go. That sounds fucking fire.
That Thor might end up in Valhalla. And if that is the case, that means that Thor has to die, because as far as we know, that's the only way to get to Valhalla. Now, this is going to sound rather weird, but
the World Tree, right? He got there from the World Tree before.
Die in the MCU, because I have always wanted him to become Rune King Thor. I've mentioned this over the years in a few videos I've done, how I thought that Rune King Thor would be amazing, but is probably too OP to have in the MCU. However, now, I think it might be the perfect opportunity to bring him in, when you consider how strong the Council of Kings are, or if the Beyonder is going to be the main villain. If you
right, the Council of Kings. I remember in the story he went to see them, and he had to. I think Odin did that shit too. That's how he got on all sight, and he just knows everything or whatever we want to call it. He had to pluck his eye out or some shit, and Thor did that and ended up getting some kind of gift. I can't remember. Might try to pull it up.
About how strong the Beyonder is, we definitely need kind of a cosmic entity Thor. In Thor Disassembled in the comics, we see Thor return to Asgard to save his home from Ragnarok, which is being led by Loki. When he gets there, most of his home and his people have been taken out already, and there's only a few people left, like his brother Baldur the Brave, Valkyrie, and some close allies. So he defeats Fenris and Durak in Vanaheim, and then he encounters the spirit of a boy who offers him the chance to gain a tremendous power. However, this comes at a tremendous cost. The ghost reveals that he can give him Odin's powers, so Thor can become an even greater god.
This is the story.
The boy spirit
I was just talking about.
That
he had to pluck his eye out.
The All-Father, leading Thor to pluck both of his eyes out and drop them in.
That's what I was talking. Yeah, this is the one, bro.
Then, after drinking some of the water from the well, Thor is able to look and see into the past, and he learns of Ragnarok. However, he learns that in order to complete his quest and gain the Odin power, he will need to die and be reborn. And that is exactly what he does. And Thor ends up in hell, tormented by Hela, and Ragnarok occurs and everything is destroyed. Then Thor basically stands alone as an eternity-like being and begins his slumber of the gods. Basically, Thor sacrifices himself to save his people. This version of Thor is by far one of the most powerful versions of Thor to ever exist. He essentially becomes a cosmic entity, and I think that is where we could be heading in the MCU. Essentially, the Yggdrasil tree right now. And since the end of Loki season 2, since we saw Loki become the Yggdrasil tree, insiders have been stating that Loki and Thor are going to reunite again, and Loki will indeed be
that was a fucking spoiler, you fucking asshole. See, the thing is, I got spoiled with this shit yesterday because this guy that I follow on YouTube, he has caption said Thor dies, and me and my girl was sitting there like, what the fuck did he say that? Why did he put that out there? So I was like, you know something? Let me look it up online, and I saw it says this, Thor might possibly die. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. Now this dude just hit me with the, even though I wasn't gonna watch it, but I probably would have ended up watching it eventually when I was bored and didn't have anything else to fucking watch. I was gonna probably watch goddamn Loki, and now I know he can turn into a goddamn plant. Nigga turned into Groot and shit. Thanks for nothing, bro. Appreciate that, my boy.
Could happen in Thor 5 is that Thor could go up against Hercules and he could lose, and he might actually die. And whether he chooses,
see, people don't know. A lot of people don't know that Hercules actually is a part of the Avengers. He joined the team, and I used to love those comics when Hercules was in it. Man, he used to like have Cerberus, the three-headed dog. He used to let Hulk babysit and shit. It was a lot of good stories with Hercules, man. He was he was fire. I loved him, man, in the Avengers, bro. They never really just did it. Like, it's so much shit the Avengers changed in movie wise. They didn't have Wonder Man, which is one of my favorite Avengers. Tigress. It was hella people that was missing, man. Black Knight. even though he's a West Coast Avenger, you know, I guess they, you know, they can't put everybody in, but I was Wonder Man. I was like, man, please, at least Wonder Man.
Verse falling apart.
Surtur. See, in the stories, Odin and Surtur fight to the death and kill each other for all eternity. That's their fate. Thor even went to try to save Odin in the story, in a recent story, and Odin told him, like, bro, there's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? This is my fate. We fight every day. He kills me. I come back. We fight. I kill him. He comes back, and then we fight. It's just, you know, this is just what we got to do. And he sent Thor back, and he ended up landing in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. And all the people in New Orleans, they was just like hella mad at Thor. They was, no, why didn't you help us? Where you been? Woo. Then Iron Man swooped down and tried to get Thor some orders. Bro, that story was hella good, man. He ripped Iron Man's suit off, bro. It was like, you got me fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, check this out, bro. You don't know who the fuck you talking to, son. You know what I mean? Because Iron Man came down on some boss shit like, bro, you got to get back to work. Thor like, man, check this out, bro. This is not the time, my boy. That was a good-ass story, man. He told that nigga to walk back to base.
Plot, because a lot of people thought
that's the outfit.
The gods weren't really depicted how a lot of people thought they were going to be depicted.
Right.
Plus, Thor, if he dies and goes to Valhalla, will most likely
look at Hercules, bro. Like when I saw him, I thought that was like a tester. I don't know if this is really gonna be the guy that plays Hercules. But when I saw him, I was like, that's the right outfit, because that's one of his outfits in the comics. But I don't know, man. The dude I don't know. I'm like, it's like the CW Superman, bro. Dude, bro. I can't remember his name, man, but he's like a little dude. He's like, man, I'm tired of seeing you guys depict my fucking favorite characters, favorite guys and shit as little normal looking motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a big fuck. If you're gonna do Hercules, get a big dude, get a big actor to play Hercules, bro. Not getting these little nerdy ass niggas, man.
Warriors 3. It'll be a really
cool the Warriors 3. They disrespected them. Oh, shit. Yo, why they disrespect them niggas like that? Damn, son. They disrespected the fuck out the Warriors 3, bro. They disrespected the fuck out of them in Ragnarok. Hella killed their ass off in Thor, and nobody even mentioned them motherfuckers again, bro. I thought they was squad, nigga. Like, where the fuck was Sif at? Yo, hey, man. Oh, they just disrespected the fuck out
and it would definitely make Thor. Let's face it, there are going to be a ton of different Secret Wars. That's right, they are. Secret Wars, and there's a lot of characters in the MCU right now.
That's one book that I had access to, and I never read it, man. My cousin had that book, bro, and I've never read the Secret Wars. I did read Secret Invasion, and the shit they put on Disney was fucking terrible, bro. But yeah, I never got a chance to read the Secret Wars, but I think that's even when, if I'm not mistaken, in Secret Wars, Venom came back on a spacecraft that was driven by Jonah Jameson' son, right? Am I right? Is that how Venom got here in the comics? I think it was Secret Wars. Yo, man, subscribe to shout out to the Comic Wonder for dropping this nice jewels. Subscribe to the channel I did, you know what I mean? The Comic Wonder, pretty good channel. That was some good information. I'm hella mad that the fucking mouse struck again. Took out my boy Thor. He's taking everybody out, man. Everybody got to go. You know what I'm saying? They want to replace everybody anyway. And it seems like I'm not going to get to see my goddamn Blade. So, fuck it. Just kill them all, bro. Kill everybody. You know, don't even bring Hercules in. Don't even bring him in. Bring him in. Just kill him too. You know what I'm saying? Get it out of here. Put him out of his misery. Because he don't want to be a part of this shit, bro. Marvel is tripping, bro. I think they need to chill and just relax with me. Chill, relax. Think of a game plan. You look at the old material that they used that was bangers and remember where they came from, bro. They forgot where they came from, bro. They should never gave them niggas money, but god damn, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, sucks that Thor's gonna go, but I hope they handle it right and send him out like a G. Don't do him like they did Joel and The Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? Don't do my boy like that. Send him off with some goddamn self-respect. Legendary shit. If you man, if you made it this far,
really say congratulations, you played yourself.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy.
You got see.
And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. That goddamn mouse, man. Mark your fucking days, bro. Yo.